way to check out the machine. Another flip bike. It's about an hour up north. Probably about 60 miles one way. We'll see what happens. I've already looked at two, and they were just crap for what they were asking for. I mean, both of these bikes are not worth what they're asking. They're probably worth like $1,000 in my eyes. So this one is asking $2,900. See what we get them down to. That's our beautiful Camp Verde right down there. Alright, well, we got her. She's back there. I don't know if you can see her, but oh, what we got here? What are these, turkeys? Oh my god, look at these turkeys in the road. This is ridiculous. Back with another flip bike number 9. Picked this Suzuki LTZ 400 up last night, 2003, same year as my bike. Pretty clean bike for the most part. Needs some minor stuff. Engine sounds great. I don't know if anybody was in there doing some work. Doesn't look like it, so I know it's a low hour bike. I want to say I know, but I've heard it's a low hour bike from the family I bought it from, who bought it from one of their family members, who bought it from an old man who just cruised it around once in a while. So we'll go over the issues that it has for sure that I know I'm going to need to address. We'll start up front here. First issue is the mismatched tires. So I got a Carlisle tire and a Max Auto tire. This one is what size is this one? 180/85/10. I actually do like this tire, how it hangs over the rim here to protect the rim a bit. But it is a taller tire for sure when inflated. And then we have our typical Max Auto 22/7/10. So I'm gonna see if I can find one Max Auto tire. If I need to order 2, so be it. I will order 2. This thing was sitting, cocked to the right. I let a bunch of air out of that tire just now to see how, if I could even it out just so it'd roll around better. And it's holding air. Both fronts hold air, so we have no issues there. But we just need to get rid of that tire. The next issue we got is the foot shifter here. I don't know. I'm gonna have to peel this off. I think it's just duct taped on there. I think they lost a little rubber boot. If I can just get that little rubber piece on there, great. If not, I'll have to order a whole new shifter. I'll probably just go aftermarket, unless the OEM one's cheap enough. So I'll have to check on that. I can't see the front sprocket. I need to pull this cover off and take a look behind there, see what's going on there, and kind of see what that sprocket looks like. The rear sprocket looks okay. I don't see any issues with it. Doesn't look too worn, so we'll probably just go ahead and use that one. Definitely gonna get a new chain. This one's rusty, and I don't know if you can see the skid plate. It's kind of broken down here. So the other side's broken too. So I'm gonna see if I can pull this off and just plastic weld it up, make it useful again. And what else? Like I said, the skid plate is cracked right here too. It's broken, so I should be able to salvage this with some. I'll just plastic weld it up and see if we can make it useful again. If not, I may just take it off and leave it off and let the next person deal with the skid plate. I don't really want to buy one of those Amazon ones because they're not very good, so I'd rather not put anything on it and let them decide whether they want to put an Amazon one on there or not. But I think I do have an Armadillo one, but it doesn't have the plastic for where the chain goes. And one other issue we have on this is we do have an oil leak down here. I don't know if it was leaking out of that hose and we just need to replace that hose. It looks like there's a hose clamp on there, so I don't know if this is old or new or what's going on there, so we'll have to address that. It doesn't look like it's leaking from anywhere higher. I'm guessing it's leaking out of there, so. I mean, the bike doesn't look like anybody's been in there. And I can't really tell for sure, but this looks pretty OEM to me as far as where the RTV gasket stuff is there. But the engine is quiet. It is really quiet. I would compare it to my bike. It's the same quietness. So let's go ahead and start this up. I don't know if we need to choke it or not. Should be all right. Let's raise the idle up a little. She sounds quiet. I need to clean the carb out just to be safe because that air filter is pretty dirty. I'll go the other side here. I mean, she's super quiet. Now let's see if we get these bolts out and clean those up. About this. So the snorkel is missing from the Airbox here. This piece here, it has a snorkel that comes up to about here. I don't know why these guys take them off here in Arizona. It's probably the worst thing you can do for your bike, because when you take that off, all that dust is just going right in there, and then your air filter ends up getting caked like that. I mean, that is absolutely caked in dirt. And it doesn't take long for that to happen, so we'll see about getting a new filter. I think I have a unit filter that'll go on there. I don't know if the OEM one will go in there because of that bracket on there, so we'll have to see. I think I'll be getting a unit filter. I actually have one, and we may just use that. So those are the main issues. Oh, and then this tire was flat. I just filled that up to see if it's gonna hold air. He says it leaks because the tire is too big for the rim, but that's the right size tire and the other one doesn't leak. So I put 30, I think 20 is the max on there. So I put 20 PSI in there just for now to see if it needs to be reseated or something. So we'll see if it holds. If not, I do have another set of Sun F tires sitting up on my rack that were supposed to go on the Honda TRX 250, the wife's bike, if it ever came to that point and we needed tires, but it never came to that point because we sold it. So but that's where we're at as far as things that definitely needs. You know, I mean, a service, an oil change, coolant, you know, definitely. We're gonna clean the carburetor out just due to all that dirt being on that air filter. And things I wanna do, we're gonna, like I said, we're gonna delete this parking brake setup here. I'll make a video of how to chop this all off and get rid of that. This vapor is going in the trash, got no use for that. And we need to get rid of this twist throttle. I don't know, I strongly believe that a twist throttle does not belong on a quad. I mean, some guys like them, I guess, but I just don't feel it's safe. It's not like a dirt bike. You got 4 wheels. And I mean, if you're gonna go around a turn to the right and you know, power sliding and stuff, you're gonna be holding onto that handle and want to pull that throttle back. So definitely not my forte, a twist throttle on a quad. I mean, I don't mind them on a bike, but it's a lot different on a bike. So get rid of that. Like I said, we'll get her cleaned up, get her polished up. These Nerf heel guards, not Nerf bars, but the heel guards are gonna come off, and I'm gonna put those on my bike. The ones on this bike are in mint shape. They're perfect. There's not a crack in them. You can see mine's cracked there. And on the other one, this crack is starting to form. So I think on this one, I'm just gonna do the old 1-2 cut-a-roo with the, you know, the bracket back here. We'll just do that again. Just cut it off and not have any heel guards on there. Debating whether to sell these Nerf bars separately along with the rear rack. Try to recoup some money. My budget is $2,500, and this bike, I'll disclose what I paid for it. I did not pay $3,000 or more for this bike like the other bikes are going for right now. But as far as my budget goes, I am pretty close to my budget, so I need to do what I can to save any kind of money so I have more room for profit. Honestly, I would love to keep this bike. It's in great shape. The plastics are perfect. I wouldn't say perfect, but I'll show you the worst of it. The worst of the plastics are right here. I mean, that's the worst of it. The rest is just dirty, needs to be cleaned up. And that's about it. Seat's in good shape, just needs to be cleaned up. She's definitely a clean bike. So that's where we're at on this flip bike.